missing the Canals after moving off our narrowboat just a week ago. We're very lucky though because we're staying in a friend's apartment until our new boat's ready, hopefully in about 4 or 5 weeks. Just walked round Whitchurch and over to Victoria Park, which is really nice. First time I've walked around there, which is bizarre because when we were having our first boat built, we used to go to the local park then when we were living in temporary accommodation, and that was called Victoria Park too. I didn't realise Walter's open at 8 o'clock every day except for Sunday, so I've stopped and got a flat white, and Sebastian's had a lovely walk in the park. Enjoyed your walk, mate? Sebastian's missing the narrowboat too, and the canals and the scenery. But he's getting used to the apartment, and we've got dog TV on. Who knew there was such a thing? Myself, Anthony, Phil and Sebastian, we've left Whitchurch, the apartment. It's a beautiful sunny day, and we're heading to Middlewich because Elton Moss, I've got an open day today, Elton Moss boat. We're going to pop, say hello, drop a couple of more boxes off for storage, and yeah, we're going to call it street to get something to eat. It's very good if you've not been. What are you having, Anthony?
A sausage bap.
Ah, wish I'd gone for sausage bap now.
Them's the breaks.
I'm having a burger. What are you having, Phil?
Chicken burger, Paul.
Chicken burger?
Chicken burger.
Anthony, you now say that in sign language, don't you?
Well, I don't know if it's right. Somebody told us it was, so it might not
Go on
be.
then.
But it's that.
Wow.
But I don't know if that's true or
I
not.
think it is. Well, I'm having a burger now. I'm wishing I got sausage bap. It's horrible being indecisive. But yeah, talking in sign language, my best friend in art college was deaf. And the first time he met my dad, I said, Dad, just talk normally because he can read lips. And my dad shouted, do you want a drink? We're back on our old boat with Phil. Hi, Phil. And Anthony. So,
right.
what can you explain what we're doing, Anthony?
So we're defrosting the freezers. We completely forgot that they needed defrosting. What else are we doing? Oh, you're taking the bracket off the bottom, well, Phil is, of the bottom of this dinette for your laptop for the new boat.
And Sebastian is looking
Licking all the water that's coming out of the freezer. Under there, Phil.
I'm trying to get off this bracket that Paul has left under the dinette last week. And as I'm the smallest one, I could fit under here the easiest.
I think to differ, I could have probably done that better.
But you didn't.
Yeah.
So I did. And I've been turning the fridge and freezer off in here.
Fabulous. We're going to defrost the freezers, aren't we?
Yes.
How long have you been here, Phil? A couple of weeks?
I think you trapped me under here, didn't you? Because you didn't want me in that apartment.
No.
Sebastian, are you helping? Yeah.
It's tea time. Do you call it tea time or dinner time, Phil?
It's tea time for me.
Tea time.
Yeah.
Anthony, tea time or dinner time?
It's tea time in up north.
Yeah. And what have you made for us today?
Honey cashew chicken with noodles.
Look at this.
Delicious as well.
How nice does that look? Anthony should be a chef. Why don't you get a part-time job while we're land-based?
Why don't you open a restaurant?
Whoa, we timed this right, didn't we? We just walked down to Tesco from the apartment and it opened the heavens. I've seen people walking around in t-shirts. I've been keeping up with my commissions and this portrait is on its way to New Zealand. We're still in the apartment, surprise, surprise, but Anthony, you've been amazing again in the kitchen. What have you made for us now?
Sweet and sour chicken.
Oh, nice. It looks really delicious. With rice?
With rice.
Yeah, very nice. Look at that. Who needs takeouts? Phil, you've never eaten so good.
I haven't. You're right there.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
beats a pot noodle.
I was just going to say, it's not only a pot noodle. really enjoying exploring Whitchurch. It's a lovely little town, especially on a day like this. The flowers are out outside the flower shop, daffodils are out. I've just been to the local pet shop to pick up a couple of chews for Sebastian. My favourite thing to do is sit outside Walter's and have a flat white coffee. But yeah, what a beautiful day. Just walking around town, lots of independent traders, which is nice to see. Not many empty shops, which is nice to see. Right, you're enjoying it, aren't you, Sebastian?
I popped back to Walter's to meet Phil for a coffee. He's going back to his boat soon. And I really enjoyed drawing this memorial portrait that's now safely with the owner. Phil's boat's going back in the water today after having the work done, so it's his last day with us in Whitchurch. We're going for a quick walk around the park and then we're off for a coffee, but the day's about to get very expensive.
Look at his lips there.
Why aren't you doing this, Anthony?
Phil's only just discovered this park and he could have been doing this for 3 weeks.
I'm leaving Whitchurch today.
Ah,
I'm not doing that because I prefer running.
yeah.
Oh, hey. Bloody help me back!
To me, to you.
It's the chuckle.
Like the Chuckle Brothers.
do with a cushion on this blooming seat. What have you bought, Anthony? Half the pet shop.
Oh, that's you. Keep shoving more stuff on.
Anything to keep him occupied, though. It's good,
Yeah.
isn't it? And he was sat very good. We've locked ourselves outside the apartment. Yeah. Auntie's gone off with Phil. Luckily, Phil had his car keys on him because he's got an appointment. He popped back early to get his lunch and he's locked us out. Now waiting for Locksmith. They said there'd be about 25 minutes. Palaver. We've had an expensive day, haven't we? You're going to explain what happened.
Not even.
Go on.
So, Phil and Paul went off to Tesco. I went off to the apartment with Sebastian. Completely forgot that you could actually buzz people in with a phone next to the door. They buzzed. I went out. The door shut behind me. The apartment keys were in there. Got somebody out. Quoted £49 for a call out. And if it's simple Yale lock to get in, which it was, to be fair, they then claimed they couldn't get in and charged us £271. Absolutely appalling.
I feel like we've been conned.
We've definitely been conned.
Why are there no decent people?
I'm annoyed because I saw a programme almost identical to what's happening to us on BBC about rogue locksmiths, and 100% this company has done exactly that.
I feel like we need a drink, so I've gone for a honeycomb espresso martini. What are you going for?
Mine's Bailey's. We're off to the Bleeding Wolf in Macclesfield. We're meeting up with Tony and Karen. We haven't seen them for ages. In fact, we saw Debs the last time we saw them. We've never met Sebastian. Looking forward to it.
And Phil's meeting us there, isn't he?
Yeah, Phil's coming along.
It was nice to be back and we had a lovely meal at the Bleeding Wolf, and it was nice to catch up with Tony and Karen. It's a 45-minute drive back to Whitchurch and we've been at the apartment now for about 2 weeks.
Sebastian has been coming along to these puppy training classes for the past 5 weeks. This is his final week, and we're going to chat to our lovely friends who are doing the puppy training. They were recommended to us, and yeah, it's been really good for the socialisation, and the skills that we've learned over the past 5 weeks have been really useful. So we're really glad we signed up for these puppy training classes at Williston.
Hi, so I'm Jackie and Helen over there, and we run all sorts of dog training here in Williston and Amtrim. We're concept trainers, which basically means that we are teaching our dogs or your dogs concepts such as calmness and settle, proximity, focus, concepts like that. We work on that and we teach it all with games. So it's really fun for you and for your dogs. This is the final week of this course. We've been doing it for 5 weeks. And you might see in the distance there, we've set up what we call our novelty party. This is getting our dogs used to training around and playing around novelty items, because quite a few things in our lives that we think are normal, such as bins and umbrellas, things like that we find normal, can sometimes spook our dogs and make it quite scary for them. But if they learn that novelty is just boring, non-eventful, not really exciting, but then not scary, then it makes life a lot less stressful for them. So that's what we're doing today.
Brilliant. And all the dogs have done really well, haven't they?
They've all done really well. If you look round, they're all practicing their settle. So every week we ask our owners to bring their dogs' beds with them. So settle and calmness is a really huge concept. We spend a lot of time on it, because having a calm dog is the same as us in our lives being calm. If we can go through life without getting really scared of things or really stressed by things, we know ourselves how much better we are, and it's the same for our dogs. So teaching calmness and learning them to be calm is really good for your dogs. So that is what they're all practicing at the minute while we're doing this. They're just all practicing their calmness.
And you've been doing this for a very long time, haven't you?
I'm afraid to say, I know I don't look it, but I have been doing it for over 40 years.
Wow.
Yes, yeah, but not this way of training. This is a relatively new way, and it's brilliant. It really works. As if you ask some of our owners, I'm sure they'll agree with me and say how it works.
Yeah, we've really enjoyed it, thank you. And Sebastian's enjoyed it. He looks forward to coming every week. So thanks very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. And see if they're looking at you. If they're looking at you. Good.
Nope, around this time. Sebastian, come.
Something different today. We heard about this from a lady at the dog training. It's called Pause and Play, and it's near Snugbury's, which isn't far from Nantwich and not far from the Canal. And you can hire the field for £10 for a full hour, up to 4 dogs. So yeah, and Sebastian is safe and secure. We can let him have a good run off lead.
Well, Sebastian's training's been going really well, but he still gets really excited, mega excited, when he meets people, and he loves meeting dogs. With advice from the trainers, we only give Sebastian wet food in his bowl, and we use his dry food as treats to keep him focused, and it's going really well.
Hey mate!
£10 for up to 4 dogs. That's incredible for a full hour. Secure paddock. You can padlock it when you get in. There's actually treats inside this little horse box as well. It's a cracking little venue.
Is Sebastian enjoying it?
He is, and he's already tired out. We've only been here half an hour.
We're tired out. Sebastian, have you had a good time? With your tongue hanging out, says yes.
That was really good. It was nice to know that you could have a proper run round in a secure area. And he was the only dog. And we managed to do some of his training with him as well during the time we're in there. It was just ideal. Absolutely recommend it if you're in this area and you want somewhere safe to play with your dogs.
Definitely worth £10, wasn't it, for an
Yeah,
hour?
I can't believe it was only that, to be honest.
Yeah, we'll do that again, but next time we'll take a cup of coffee with us.
Yeah, that was the only thing missing.
We're as tired as Sebastian.
I hope you enjoyed that video. It does seem really strange and alien to us being on dry land for this amount of time. Some of the things we really enjoy about being on dry land, you don't get that wobble on the boat. In storms, it's not that noticeable, doesn't keep you awake when we've got storms and rain. Long hot showers, not worrying about water, and not having to clean our toilet out every week. So there's some of the things that we love about staying in an apartment. Some of the negatives are Sebastian's not used to doors being slammed, so every time somebody comes into the apartment building and slams a door behind them, it starts him barking. He is getting better, he's getting used to it. We've spoken to the trainers and they've given us some advice as well. But actually it's probably good training for him. And yeah, again, a big thank you to Pete and Caroline from One Day More for letting us stay here at their apartment. We really appreciate it. We're in talks with the boat builder. We've had some progress pictures sent to us and the interior is now finished apart from the kitchen worktops or the galley worktops. And we're hoping that the boat should be in the UK and ready for us to take over at the end of April and then cruise it down to the Crick Boat Show that is nearly at the end of May. Can't wait. Yeah, it was very quiet when Phil left because Phil was here for a couple of weeks. He's gone back to his boat now after having the work done. So it's just myself, Anthony and Sebastian at the apartment. But tonight, Pete and Caroline are coming to see us and we can't wait to see them and Poppy as well. Right, it's Anthony's birthday weekend, so we're probably going to go out for a meal. And we look forward to seeing you next time, whenever that is. But we hope you've enjoyed the video, even with the lack of boats, and we shall see you soon. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.